Venus Exploration, the Morning Star presentation by Nashrah Abbasi. Today we will be sightseeing how it would be like to plan a vacation on the Morning Star. Venus is the third planet in our solar system. This planet has its own unique features, like temperatures reaching up to scorching hot 475 degrees Celsius, enough to melt lead, also having thick dense atmosphere with trains of sulfuric acid. As we reflect on these statistics, position approximately 108 million kilometers away from the Sun, Venus maintains a mass of 4 into 10 to 24 kilograms, orbiting the Sun at speed of 35 kilometers per second, completing a revolution in 225 Earth days. At average temperature soars to a blistering 737 Kelvin, courtesy of its 96.5 carbon dioxide rich atmosphere. The similarities between Earth and Venus, both of these planets were formed at the same time, around 4 billion years ago. Also called as Earth's twin, Venus has striking similarity with mass, density, and volume, as you can see in the stats below. The differences: the atmospheric composition is mainly comprised of 78% nitrogen and 20% oxygen on Earth, whereas on Venus it's carbon dioxide and nitrogen. The average temperature on Earth is 15 degrees, whereas on Venus is 465 degrees Celsius. The atmospheric pressure on Venus is surprisingly 92 times more than that of Earth. The challenges associated with our mission are as following. Its thick atmosphere. The thick atmosphere of the planet is because of its major composition of CO2. The volcanic activities contribute to the release of CO2. The atmosphere traps in the heat resulting in greenhouse effect. Number 2 is high temperatures. Venus, apart from the Sun, is the hottest planet in our solar system. The sunlight is trapped in the thick, dense atmosphere, leading the heat to not escape and causing extreme greenhouse effect. The Venusian surface. If we successfully land, we are on the surface of Venus. The challenges associated are: it's a rocky planet with volcanic eruptions happening all over. The craters of Venus are filled with molten lava. It has no presence of tectonic plates. The presence of tectonic plates would have made the situation on the planet easier by absorption of excessive CO2 on the planet, which is the main factor for the temperature rising. If we talk about the previous mission, there have been over 40 missions to the planet Venus like flybys and probe. Soviet Union's Venera. The Soviet Union launched 28 spacecraft to study planet Venus. One of the longest probe that lasted the Venusian surface Venera 13 for almost 2 hours. These probes helped us to study the planet better by the colored pictures and study the atmosphere and the surface. If we talk about the Magellan NASA's mission, it was one of the most successful deep space missions to the planet. The spacecraft imaged the entire surface and provide a high resolution images of volcanic eruptions on a relatively young planet. These are some of the solutions to the challenges we just encountered. First is using a radar to map our ways through the thick and copious atmosphere of Venus. With innovative materials like PBO film and PBO fiber, we can craft a specialized suit capable of withstanding Venus' extreme conditions. Also, not descending to the surface and only exploring the Venus from 50 kilometers above, where it has temperature from 30 to 70 degrees Celsius and pressure which is similar to that of Earth. The purpose of my vacation is I'm deeply intrigued and fascinated by the neighboring twin. The reason to explore Venus and know about is it can help to know the history of Earth, as both of them were formed at the same time. It is believed that at one time Venus had presence of water on its surface. The thick clouds have possibility of extremophile microbial life conditions, which would be fun to investigate and study. Although it's one of the most challenging planets, it would be still fun to explore. I will let you know my journey if I return alive. These are some of the references I used. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you.